Brother Dave Johnson. I'm from Dallas. Been here in Texas about 5 years now. Moved here from New York. In New York, I work for the state of New York, working with people in recovery. Ran institutions for the state, finally retired from the state. One of the things I identified about people in recovery was that they did not know how to communicate their feelings, and so it always came out aggressive. Everything I've heard here is true, from the brothers from Muslims, from the brothers here with the guns. Everything I've heard is true, but I heard nobody talk about the most powerful weapon that was taken from us as kids. As slaves. A book. Let's start teaching our kids education. I moved here, started a program called Community Step Up. Community Step Up is a program that teaches our kids how to. That's okay. I got a good voice. God bless me, man.
All right.
I don't really need it. We're talking about coming together as a community, as a culture. Then we need to get our kids back into reading those books. What was the old saying? If you wanted to hide it from a black man,
Put it in a book.
Put it in a book. Our culture, our education, everything is in a book. And every culture that I have met, every culture, I work with Muslims, I work with the Jews, I work with people from India, I work with every culture there is, and the one thing that they do is they teach their kids to read, to have a plan, as my brother said. Let's don't just talk about action, let's have a plan. Right? Before and after, where we going and what it looks like when we get there. And I've heard a lot of things. I see guys with weapons, I see guys with. This is the most powerful weapon we can use. I can point one finger at the policeman and 3 of them are pointing at me because I have not led a person of color, a little one. Let's bring them up. Let's raise them right. Our little kids. That's where our future is. Most of us, I don't know about y'all, I'm in my 60s, over mid-60s. But guess what? I got a program that teaches kids how to process some of their trials and tribulations in life, which we don't get in our community. When our kids get trauma, no grief counselor comes to help them. There's no grief counselor that comes in and say, man, a person just got killed right next to you. How do you process those feelings? But I tell you what, if somebody stumbled they toe against this chair right here, in certain communities, grief counselors are there for them, for their parents, and everybody that was around. Right? But we don't have that. What we do at Community Step Up is we teach them how to process those feelings. We take those experiences. We take those experiences and make them into poems, plays, skits. But everything has to have a positive consequence. Why positive? Because they need to know that there's another way to respond, there's another behavior, and as they learn how to respond like that, they learn to change things. But it comes from this book. Let's teach our kids to read. Let's teach them math. Let's quit blaming those who are wrong. And all of us are wrong. I don't have to point no fingers. We can look around. I guarantee you one of us is wrong somewhere.
I ain't wrong.
But guess what? No, I ain't saying wrong for the way you're doing it. What I'm saying is we've done wrong. Right? We've done wrong. And the one thing that we've done wrong to our culture is we're not raising our kids. Now, some of us, I ain't saying we're not, but what we're not doing is raise. No, I believe you. We are raising our kids in certain ways, but do we raise them as a unit? Right. As what it used to be, the village. Right. Where's the village at? Where's the village? If a child done something close to me, I'm scared to say something because as a child, I'm not afraid. I'm afraid I got to beat their mama and daddy up. Let's start raising our kids. Let's become a village. Let's do some things different. Community Step Up. We work with these kids. We have 3 child psychologists on board with us. We have people who work with them constantly. We teach them how to get out and present themselves. You don't have to respond because somebody do something crazy. You don't have to cuss the teacher out because they didn't do what you don't have to be the class clown. But that's the only thing they know. That's the only thing they know. Why? Because the culture promotes it in school. That's what we're seeing today. I appreciate everybody that came out. I really wasn't supposed to be here. I came here following somebody. You know how we follow each other. I came here following one. I got out of town yesterday. She was like, we going. I'm like, I'm tired. I want to rest. I just want. Now we going up in here and we supporting somebody. Daryl or something. Who is Daryl? Oh man, I can't stand you, man. I don't like you already, man. You run my house more than I do, man. But listen what I'm saying. Community Step Up, a Dallas organization. Contact information for us. You can call me directly on my cell phone. My cell phone number is area code 513-532-4347. You can go on our website. It's communitystep-up.org. You can Google us. You can do whatever you need to do. You'll see us there. We're always looking for opportunities. No, every child, no child gets turned down. We work with every child. No, we do have a fee, very minimum fee, but we also have scholarships to help those that cannot afford it. We're always looking for areas. We work with about 10 to 15 kids at a time. And it's important because they need to learn how to come together, how to have different opinions. And with the different opinions, most of nowadays, different opinions will get you killed. Yeah. You know, get different opinions will get your car jacked. Different opinions happen. We need to teach them how to process stuff. And most of our kids, we're talking about our kids. I'm so glad to see the men here because most of our kids are being nurtured through life and not disciplined through life. And when you take the male out of the family, you take the discipline out. Yeah. And that's what we want to do today. That's what we want to do. We want to take our culture back. We want to take our communities back. We bring in Habibi, and so half our kids can't count. So how they gonna run a store? How they gonna run a business? Most of them can't read. So how they gonna do anything?
Hey, I got something to say.
Yes, sir.
Real talk. If we can't protect our communities, the kids running books ain't gonna do a damn thing.
I totally agree
so
with
this
you.
is what I'm gonna do.
Yes, sir.
All you Nation of Islam brothers, get with my people. We start marching our communities and protecting our communities. Fuck all the talk. Get in the community, start walking with guns and some without guns and protect our community.
Yeah. Hold on, Carol.
I agree with you. I'm
Your
on
era,
side with you.
Detroit
I'm
does it.
Don and Carol Lafayette.
Yeah.
I agree with you. We got to protect our communities, but it starts at little children. It's been so many killings. It's been so many killings. It's been so many men and women sent to prison because the way the system is set up, these children are left without mothers, left without dads. So we have got to reach out to the young people, and we've got to let them know that we're here for you. We're here for you. It's up to us. This system, we don't have a system. The system was not made for black people. This system, we need a system within this system. And it starts with the young. We've got to train our children up. We've got to unite together, all organizations, and come together on one accord to fight this. We cannot fight against each other. Your fight is my fight. 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 And it starts with the young people. Do what you do. Let's get together and let's stand together. Do what you do. Let's get together, stand together so we can protect our community. I'm going to say no justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
We've got to come united together. We got to love. We all got a message. We all want to do things. This is not about us fighting with each other.
be the one to destroy.
Exactly.
That's exactly how it works. It starts off at home. It starts off being accountable for yourself. Okay?
Yes.
And after you be accountable for yourself, you be accountable for somebody else. Look,
Yes.
I got a 6-year-old kid. When he get in trouble at school, who the hell you think they call? They call me.
Right.
Okay? Because I'm accountable for him. Now it's time for me to be accountable for Angelico. It's time for me to be accountable for Ro Brumfield. Okay? It's time for us to stand together as black people and tell each other, look, I love you. Rather than me mugging you when I see you, brother, I'm going to shake your hand. You understand what I'm saying to you? Rather than arguing about the fact that we all know we ain't fucking winning. Period. Like it or not. Excuse my language, but we're not winning. Okay? We're in a losing position right now, and for us to have any type of arguments with each other, we're not going to do anything but tear each other down. If you're not building, do not tear it down. Period. What this brother's saying right here is it's a wonderful thing. We should be reading. You know why? It's black people that died for reading. You understand that? You understand that? Read about Frederick Douglass and when he found out he could read. You gotta ask him. Okay? For reading. Okay? So we all should read. Let me tell you something what Marcus Garvey told me. He said every black man should read 4 hours a day. You should read 4 hours a day. But with reading, you have to retain information. If you're not retaining that information, it don't mean nothing at all. Okay? But I just wanted to interject on what everybody was saying. We don't need to be arguing about any of this. I appreciate y'all very much.
And as I close, this is what I want to say. I love all of y'all, and there is nothing that you can do about it. Brother, I'm telling you, I love you, brother.
To stand here and say and do what I say and do is because I know I got this brother right here, got my side over here, and I know I got these brothers back here, got my side. So it ain't no finger pointing. It's basically let's come together and do, our body. Somebody has a hand, somebody has a finger, somebody has an arm, somebody has a leg.
I'm sorry. What do you want us for the group picture?